One of the unforgivable curses you can unlock take name of Crucio. To unlock this spell you have to progress in the mastery line until you will receive a mind quest called In the Shadow of the Estate. You will obtain this quest around level 15. Anyway, after completing this quest, a few minutes after you will receive a side quest called In the Shadows of the Bloodline. During this quest you will have a conversation with Sebastian Sallow. It's quite important to choose the right options during this conversation in order to not miss the spell. In fact, at the first choice you have to select the second option saying I'm curious about the dark arts. While at the second choice you have to select the first option saying you can tell me. For the next choice select the second option saying I'm not. Next choose the first option saying he had no choice. At the end of the conversation Sebastian will tell you that he will send you an owl when he finds more info. At this point you have to do some other activities and after a while you will receive a new quest called In the Shadow of the Study. During this quest you also need to select the right choices if you want to unlock the Crucio Spell. The first will be presented to you when you will speak with Ominis. During the first choice you have to select the first option saying aren't you curious about what's inside? At the end of the conversation you also need to solve a puzzle to open the Slytherin's door. In front of the entrance you will find one brazier, while to the left from it you will find the other two. You need to hit them with the Confringo spell in quick succession in order to open the door. Now go downstairs and in front of the next passage to the left you have to use the Reparo spell on the broken painting to repair it. Immediately after you will need to speak with Ominis. During this conversation you will be presented with a new choice to do. And the one you need to select is the second, saying none at all. At the end of the conversation, the door will be opened and you will be able to reach the next area to explore. Immediately in front of the entrance, you will notice a snake puzzle you have to interact with. To solve this puzzle, rotate the bottom dial until it will show an infinite snake symbol, while the upper symbol must be a moon. This will result in opening the metal gate to the right. Next, go to the left from the puzzle and pass through the half-opened gate. Behind it to the right, you will find another snake puzzle to solve. For this one, you have to change the bottom dial to represent a zeta, while the upper an A. This will open another gate. Now get out and reach the right passage where you just opened the door, and at the end to the right you will find the next gate to open. For this one you have to go back to where you solved the previous puzzle and pass through the gate. At the end of it, jumping down to the right, you will find the third puzzle. Here you have to change the upper dial to represent a fish, while the bottom dial must be a pyramid. This will open the previous gate, so go back and pass through. On the other side of this gate you will find another puzzle door with the text Crucio on the ground. Here to the right from the text you will find a note on the ground to collect. Now you have to speak with Sebastian and during the conversation you have to select the second choice saying I will ask him. Now have a talk with Ominous. At the end of the conversation you have to speak again with Sebastian and during this conversation you will have to do the most important choice. Be careful because selecting the first choice you won't learn the spell and you'll miss it for the rest of the playthrough, while the last two will allow you to learn the course. So you have to select either the second or the third based on what you want. Anyway, by selecting one of the last two choices, you will be able to solve the puzzle in order to learn the Crucio Spell.